I can't believe that fucking happened. The Chicago Bears, oh my god, lose on a Hail Mary by a score of 18-15 to go to 4-3 on the season. What's going on, guys? I'm back with the skip the fucking intro. What the fuck just happened, guys? What the actual fuck just happened? We had that game won, guys. We played so well in the second half. We came from behind. Our defense came up with so many stops. Our offense played good in the second half. We had that game won, but we still lost the game because of a last second Hail Mary. Like, honestly, I would have rather been blown out than lost on a last second Hail Mary. And it sucks so much because I had celebrated the end of this game as if we had won this game, but I should have known better, okay? I should have known the Chicago Bears, being the pathetic fucking franchise they are, would have found a way to lose this game. And I'm being super emotional right now. Like, obviously, I'm being a little bit extra right now. Like, with how the Chicago Bears played in the second half of this game, like, we should still be pretty optimistic about the second half of the season. But it still freaking sucks that we did end up losing this game, because it's going to put us behind the standings, right? Like, now we're 4-3. The Packers won this week. The Lions won this week. And we're falling behind in the division, right? So this was a game we had to win, and the Chicago Bears had this game won in the second half, but because of just one Hail Mary, we lost this game. And it wasn't just that one Hail Mary that made us lose this game. It was a bunch of bad offensive play in the first half. It was a bunch of bad offensive play by Caleb Williams, by the offensive line, by Shane Waldron calling the plays. I mean, Shane Waldron had a pretty bad game calling plays today. So I'm not going to act like the Hail Mary was the only reason why we lost this game. It was a bunch of other reasons why we lost this game. I mean, only scoring 15 points, you're not going to win many games in the NFL, but it still sucks that even with the bad game that we had, like, we should have won this game if not for the last second Hail Mary. So this is going to sting for a long, long time. I'm not going to forget this for many years from now, man. I mean, with how bad this feels right now. And I'm going to make this video pretty short because I'm not in the mood to talk about the Bears right now. But talking about the offense, to only have Caleb Williams go for 131 passing yards, that's not good enough to win this game, okay? Jaden Daniels had 328 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown. He had a much better completion percentage, and Jaden also did not play that well in this game, I would say, but to still have 300 plus yards and win the game, like, obviously he's going to get much more credit than Caleb would in this game. And Caleb had a bunch of passes that were super inaccurate in the first half. Like, he seems so, like, jittery in the first half and, like, not ready to play this game, which I think also goes back to the coaching staff to not get this guy ready to play this game. He was pretty bad in the first half. So as much as I love the guy, as much as I think he's going to be the quarterback of the future, he had a very poor first half. So inaccurate on his passes down the field, holding onto the ball a little bit too long. And again, I'm not trying to blame only Caleb for the first half because the O-line was pretty bad. Braxton Jones went down with the injury, so we had Kiran Amagaji step in, and Kiran was pretty bad in the first half. We had terrible play calling. So again, it wasn't all the rookie quarterback's fault, but he was pretty rough in the first half. In the second half, Caleb was much, much better, obviously, but again, to only score 15 points usually is not going to be good enough to win any game. And talking about the defense, guys, I mean, they played pretty well, but they allowed a bunch of big plays down the field. They played pretty good in the red zone, obviously. That's why the Bears only allowed 18 points and had a chance to win this game. But to allow that last second Hail Mary, like, takes away any good feelings I had about this defense. I know they got, good amount of pressure on Jaden Daniels. They performed so well in the second half. They were so good in the red zone, and our linebackers, our secondary had some big time plays. So, like, I want to give them credit for that. But again, because we lost this game, I can't say too many positive things because the W is all that matters at the end of the day. Matt Eberflus deserves a lot of blame for this loss. He played a pretty scared game, I would say, from the beginning of this game. He coached pretty well in the second half, but because of how scared the Bears were in the first half, they lost this game. So Eberflus also deserves a lot of blame for this loss. And I honestly don't want to talk about this game for much longer because I'm so fucking pissed right now. Like, I have not been this pissed in any post-game reaction for a long time, but because the Bears lost this game, like, I don't want to talk about this for much longer. I'll be back with the pre-game prediction video for the next game pretty soon, and I'll get over this eventually, obviously, but right now it just stings so much, and I don't even want to talk about this game right now. Leave your comments down below. I can't even say bear down right now because fuck this team.